Hello, good evening, and welcome to the Emmanuel Can Wealth Building YouTube channel, where I share content around forex trading, cryptocurrency, how to earn in dollars online, and everything that has to do with wealth building ideas and opportunities. So if you like such content, hit on the subscribe button down below, then hit on the notification bell icon so that when I upload new videos, you will be notified immediately. In today's video, I want to talk to you about something very important in the spot arbitrage niche or industry or business. Okay, especially just if you're new to it, if you're part of my students in the spot arbitrage who are yet to start trading, this is very important, very paramount, very crucial that you pay attention and listen to these so what I'm going to share today, because it's going to equip you as you go out there to start your spot arbitrage business. Okay, so straight away, without further ado, we will be talking about spot arbitrage hurdles, how to cross them. All right, so you're going to be discovering the systems, the formula, the first of all the hurdles, the things that are problematic in the business, or challenges, things that are challenge like in the business, and then I'll provide solutions on how you are going to cross them. So you want to make sure you stay till the end, watch this video till the very end, so that you don't miss out on any information that I'll be sharing here today. All right, so without further ado, spot arbitrage is a very lucrative business to get involved in, especially if you are following the right tutor, mentor, coach, or you have the right access to the right source of information that can help you, walk the path. Is very, very profitable. A system where you are almost guaranteed 99% profitability. All right, or let me call it 98% profitability, and 1% are the issues that come up with the business. Just like every other business has their peculiar issues. Okay, all right. So without all, or even with all that, the business model, the business still remains highly profitable. I'm talking about where you can be earning up to 3%, 2%, 5% in a day. All right, in a day for taking trades, and you put that together, and see how much that will fetch you in a month. If you're able to, let's say let's not call it, let's say you don't play for the whole 31 days, let's say you play for only 22 days. Now you punch your calculator and see what 22 times 5% would give you. So it's very, very lucrative and very, very amazing. Okay, it's something that you would want to get on with. All right, if you're not part of my students already and you want to join them, you want to get involved in it, just send me the word AMC. All right, send that word AMC to my WhatsApp, and I'll furnish you with the details on how to get on board. All right, how to get on board. All right, so that said, let's get right away into spot arbitrage hurdles and how to cross them. The first hurdle I want to talk to you about today, the hurdle number one, is bookmakers with caution sign. All right, this is the first hurdle that we have, or that we experience. Okay, I'm talking from experience. All right, so this is the first hurdle that we deal with in the spot arbitrage business. Bookmakers with caution sign. Now, those bookmakers with caution sign includes 1xbet. They are top on the list. 1xbet. They have verification issue. All right, they have verification issue, and they have they have this detection issue too. They can easily spot arbitrage trades. All right, so if you check your breaking bet, you will discover that there is a thumbs down to alongside 1xbet their name. All right, so they are the first hurdles that we have to cross when we are involved in or with this business. All right, The second hurdles, the second bookmaker that have issues that we need to cross, hurdles that we need to cross, is marathon bets. All right, marathon bet. The third one is WGB. All right, WGB, winners golden bet. All right, they have the deposit issue, except they're able to work on that. If they're able to work on that, then we can open up to that. But for now, my students are not using that. I've told them they don't use that. Okay. Then the last but not the least is Bet365. It's an international platform. So the reason why I included them here is because of the international transaction stuff. Okay, they are denominated in dollars. Okay, so if you don't have a way around dollar conversion and all that, it's a no. Couple with the fact that if you're from Nigeria, we already have $20 spend limit on our bank account. So that means you can't spend more than $20. So what's $20 compared when you're talking about arbitrage opportunities here? It's nothing. All right. So that's the first. That's the first hurdle. Okay, that's the first hurdle and challenge that we face in the arbitrage business. Except there is a change, then these bookmakers can be reviewed, and I can update my students and include and give them go ahead to start using these bookmakers. But for now, it's a no. All right, number two, the second hurdle that we deal with, that we have to cross, is the change of odds in different bookmakers. All right, change of odds in different bookmakers. What this means is you can get your signal, and your signal says the match in NigerBet is 2.5 odds. All right, the odd is 2.5 on your signals. Then upon getting to NigerBet, where you are about to place your trade, you find out that the odd has changed. You find out that the odd has changed, and you are wondering. So this is one of the things we battle with. Okay, there are different causative factors. I'll talk about that shortly. But this is one of the hurdles that we need to cross, that we have to cross. Okay, so and the same thing, not just NigerBet, is peculiar to all the bookmakers. Sometimes, okay, it's not every time, but sometimes you discover that the odds have dropped. Mostly it drops. Then at some other times it can increase. Okay, but here and now you always find that there is a difference in the odds. Okay, so what we do is, how you cross this hurdle, when you get your signal, you go to the bookmaker, the two bookmakers involved. Before you place your trade, bring out your calculator and check for the current odd on the bookmaker. You don't work with the odd on your signal. You work with the odd on the bookmaker, because that's where you are playing the game. You're not playing the game from your signal source. You're playing the game on the bookmaker. So get out your calculator and check the current odd on the bookmaker to see the profitability. Now, sometimes there will be no profit there. At other times, it will be very low, almost insignificant. Then sometimes it will be in a massive loss. So if you get let's say you're working with two bookmakers, or you're working with let's say MerryBet and Bet9ja, for example. On the odd for MerryBet is 1.9. The odd for Bet9ja is 2.4. When you now go to these individual bookmakers, you will find that the one for MerryBet that was 1.9 is now 1.5 or 1.7, and the one for Bet9ja that was 2.4 is now 2.3 or 2.1. Okay, so these new figures that you find on your bookmaker is what you impute in your calculator. Then check if there is still an arbitrage opportunity there. If there is, then go ahead and play your game. But if there isn't, it's time to walk away. Don't feel bad. It's not your doing. All right, it's not your doing. It's part of the things. That's why I titled this video course "Spot Arbitrage Hurdles and How to Cross Them." It's part of the hurdles that comes with this kind of business. Okay, every other business have their peculiar orders, like I said before. So it's not your fault. There's nothing to cry about. Where you'll be crying is if you didn't bother to check with the latest odd in the bookmaker and you went ahead to play the game, then you'll be running at a loss. That's where you cry. That's where you cry. All right. So please take note. That is how we cross the order. Now, why is there changes? Why is it that there is changes here and there on these bookmakers? Number one is when the date of the match is fast approaching. The closer it is, the more the likelihood of the odds changing. Do you understand? So the closer if you got a match that is to be played, today is 31st of May, and you got a signal of a match that's to be played on the 2nd of June. If you wait till 2nd of June on that very day to play the match, most times you will discover that the odds have dropped. So it's best to play it just right when you find it, when you see it. Do you understand? So that's one of the things that causes these odds to change. Another one is we can't really explain. It's just the bookmakers making. I don't really have any explanation to that. That's anonymous. It's an anonymous course. Anonymous course, all right? But then the third one is when the bookmakers perceive an arbitrage opportunity, they go as far as changing the odds. When they perceive that there is an arbitrage opportunity here, maybe a platform has leaked our signal, has leaked out this match and all that, then they go ahead and they manipulate and they change the odds. All right, now sometimes from your signal source, okay, you discover that you won't find the game there anymore. It will be removed totally, completely. All right, that's because the bookmakers may have perceived that it's an arbitrage day and they went ahead and changed the odds. All right, now the third hurdle that we need to cross, that we have to cross in this business, is the hurdle of patience. Having to wait for bookmakers outside the ones with the caution sign. For example, 1xBet, Marathon Bet, WGB, and Bet 365. Now these guys have been, let me use the word blacklisted. Okay, they've been blacklisted as a no-go area for the now. Now imagine when you go to your signal portal and then you'll be seeing no signal available currently, and the reason is because you didn't select these 4 bookmakers. All right, so that means you just have to be extra patient till a signal in your recommended or preferred bookmakers pops up. Now 1xBet, most times you will find that most of the signals on Breaking Bet is dominated by 1xBet. The reason is 1xBet is mostly a causative factor of odds, of arbitrage opportunities rather. They are a causative factor, meaning that they are the ones that come up, they are the ones that their odds is usually higher. Okay, that means they are the ones that brought up the arbitrage opportunity. Okay, so that's why you always find them mostly listed in Breaking Bet. All right, so you just have to be extra patient and wait for the ones that you use to pop up, the bookmakers that you use to pop up. And then also you must be content. You must be content with the profit, with all that you're going to get. You must be content, because if you were using 1xBet, you're going to be getting something like 6% or 7% or 5%, all right, or 8%. Now with these other bookmakers, you might be getting something around 2%, 3%. It's still beautiful, it's still fine, my dear. It's still amazing, it's still awesome. If you can do that, getting 2% in a week for 4 days, that's 8% already. 2 times 4, 8 of your capital. You think about that in a week. Then 8 times 4, about 32. You think about that, that's 32% of your capital. Isn't that amazing, guys? That's amazing. All right, so that's the then the last but not the least hurdle is deposit delays. Sometimes it's not very often with the recommended bookmakers. It's not paramount. It's not abundant. Okay, it's not abundant. It's just here and there, sparingly. We see it sparingly here and there. But then it's one of the things that you must bear in mind, that sometimes there'll be glitches, there'll be issues. Like today, I wanted to play a game. Oh goodness God! Today's own, I felt really bad. I felt really pain about it. I wanted to play a game, got the signal, and just for me to go and deposit money, I couldn't. In fact, it was actually not the issue, not the fault of the bookmaker. It was the fault of my bank. All right, Access Bank, they were having terrible issues, so I just couldn't deposit. Alright guys, with that I've come to the end of the video. If you haven't subscribed to this channel, please hit on the subscribe button down below, then hit on the notification bell icon so that when I upload new videos you will be notified immediately. I'll leave the necessary information in the description of this video so that you can contact me and reach me if you want to get involved, if you want to be trained on how to make profit from arbitrage and make up to 5% on a daily basis when you trade. All right, if you want to do that, just type the word AMC and send it to me on WhatsApp, and I'll put you through what you need to do. Till I come your way again next time, stay blessed.